Tries Most High, my Niji. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you're new to my channel, do like, share, and subscribe. Do check my channel regularly. I do upload content on a regular basis. Alright, so today I'm going to speak on the religious faith that a lot of the indigenous Niji, some people are still kind of stuck in the Islam thing. I've had a few commenters on my content kind of bring that to the forefront, and it's I'm gonna go ahead and try. I'm going to dispel that now, so there's no more confusion about Islam. Okay, now Islam has absolutely nothing to do with Aryanic language, which you would know of as Paleo-Hebrew. Has nothing to do with it. There is no such thing as Mohammedans, Ishmaelites that they want to try to use that even remotely is close to Islam. Has nothing to do with it. The faith of Islam itself, as they say by their own records, it started in the 13th century, which they would say somewhere in the middle 1200s. Now, and it started in Spain. So there's a red flag right there. How does something that started in Hispania, now known as Spain, that was started in the 13th century, have to do with the Americas? It has nothing to do with it. You also have to understand that the Vatican is the ones who started officially. Again, they contradict themselves so many times, it's kind of funny. But the Islamic faith has only been a faith since 1893. So, since 1893, the Islamic faith has been a religious faith, which was also sanctioned by the Vatican Church. Again, all you have to do is a little bit of research to find out what everything is. Islam has nothing to do with Hebrew, Paleo-Hebrew, Aryanic language, okay? Nothing. The language of light has nothing to do with Islam. Arabic only has a close relation to Paleo-Hebrew because of the way it is structured. I have mentioned this multiple times, so I'm going to mention this again, okay? Arabic is structured correctly. That is the only thing that it has to do with Paleo-Hebrew, is its structure, the way it is written, the way it is read. You read from right to left in Arabic. Now, you have to learn how to write it first. Then you have to learn how to read it before you can speak it. Okay? Arabic is structured correctly. That is the only thing that it has to do with Paleo-Hebrew, is its structure. You have to understand where it got it from. Because you have Paleo-Hebrew, then you have what they call Aramaic. And then you have Arabic. Okay? Arabic is new. Its structure is copied from an original. So understand this. So when it comes to Islam and or Arabic, because they like to put Arabic and Islam together, which originally they were never together, but anyway, they are now in the current present day. Okay? So you have to understand, Islam is a backwards faith, just like Christianity, Catholicism, Hinduism, Buddhism. They all have nothing to do with you as a Hebrew, okay? Nothing. So if you come across people who are in this and are still learning about who they are, where their land is, and they try to go and bring you to an Islamic thing, please correct them or just leave them alone completely. Because usually with them, they're so indoctrinated with that, they just cannot see their way out of it. It's not their fault, but leave them where they are. There's no time to be trying to convince them that Islam has nothing to do with the American Indian. Okay, here's another thing I'm going to mention on this. The Moors. Now, I really should not have to be having to say anything on this Moor thing, but it goes into with the Islam thing. Moors is a title. It has nothing to do with a group of people. It's a title. Do understand this. Moors are titles only, okay? They try to say the Moors in America. No. Moors have never been any kind of royalty, any kind of ancient lineage when it comes to the Americas ever. Hell, they don't even have a history prior to before the colored Europeans came over here in 1492. I'm going to use the year that they try to say. I'm not getting into that. You can look about the video to understand why I just said that. But they have no history prior to that. They had no kingdoms in so-called Europe prior to 1492. There were no kingdoms over there. Okay, understand this. Their kingdoms did not pop up until the 1500s, the 16th century. After they came over here, stole what they stole, which is the resources, mainly the gold, the silver, and copper. Okay? That is how they built up their so-called kingdoms. They had 0 kingdoms prior to their voyages over to these lands. Understand this. The Moors have nothing to do with you as an American Indian, a Hebrew, an Israelite, a Habiru, Aniadian. Okay? Has nothing to do with you. Those Moors are just that. They are a title. They are a group of people who have used a title to define themselves. That is what they have done. So I just want people to understand this, because this has gotten to a point where we are too far into this for people to still be lost in titles and misconceptions and misconstrued information to fit a narrative. It's ridiculous. So again, the Moors, nothing to do with you. So no, when you are American Indian, no, you are not a Moor. You are not an Islam affiliate. You did not speak Arabic. You spoke the Anunnaki language. You know it as Paleo-Hebrew. Arabic is only structured correctly because it's copied from Paleo-Hebrew. Its structure is copied. Okay? So, Islam, Moors, Arabic have nothing to do with you as a real Hebrew. Okay? You are Habiru, Aniadian. Whatever term, Israelite. Okay? Whatever term you want to use, it's fine because it fits you. But the true name is Anya. Okay? You are the Aniadians. You are the children of the gods. You are of Haya and Amen. Okay? Understand this. Muhammad never existed. That is a created figure that they have come up with to further their agenda of this confusion and misconception, so they can just confuse people and keep people out of who they truly are, i.e. you. Understand it. So I don't want any more people commenting on my content when it comes to Moors, Islam, or Arabic, anything in that manner. It does not pertain to my content or my information. This is the only time I'm going to mention this. Anything else, I will block you from my channel. Okay? Understand this. Moors have nothing to do with the Americas. These are the ancient lands of the Paleo-Hebrew, okay, of the ancient people. You are the descendants of the ancient people, of the ancient Aniadians, okay? The true name, they call you the ancient Egyptians, they call you the ancient Atlanteans, ancient Tartarians, whatever term they want to use, but the true name is Ania. You're Aniadians, okay? Of ancient quote-unquote Egypt, ancient quote-unquote Atlantis, ancient quote-unquote Tartaria. It's ancient Ania. Ania, okay, means the city of the gods. That is what these lands are, my dear Aniadians. Understand this. You have nothing to do with Moors. You have nothing to do with Islam. You have nothing to do with Arabic. With the exception that Arabic is copied from your ancient language. That is it. So again, do research. It does not take very long, especially when it comes to finding out the origins of these faiths like Islam and Moors, which is a title only. Yes, there's these group of people that call themselves Moors. Okay, they ain't your people. They are not your people. They are melanated hybrids who want to be royal, who want to be powerful. They want to be you. Because they come from primitive beginnings. You do not come from primitive beings. You come from the gods themselves, my dears. But those melanated hybrids and the other hybrids, the monkey hybrids, the hybrids come from primitive beings and beginnings. Okay? Know this. You have nothing to do with their plight. Your ancient ancestors, yes, put them into a subservient role and thrusted them into enslavement, captivity. But you have nothing to do with that. They want to be you. They want these lands to be theirs. They want to be indigenous. They want to matter. But the truth is, they do not. Not all of them are evil, but a good majority, I would say 98% of them are. So understand this. Learn who you are. Learn where your lands are. You have to know this. Because if you don't, you'll be lost. And they'll control you with the lies they've been doing for the last 5 centuries now. Okay? Trust Most High, I need you.